Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Lumen Field. This field ended about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, set, ready.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's going to air one out right away. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready?
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
33, yellow, red, cycle, set.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
Red, 38, red, yellow, set, go.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 24 now, here's second and 1.
19, Tiger, now here we go, set.
Allen now off the bootleg. He runs with it, and he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Max Grosmer. Touchdown, KC. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks offense.
There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's yellow, black ultra, black, beetle, blue striker. Hut, hut.
Mahomes on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Let's go.
At the 44-yard line.
Light blue. Hut.
First down throw, Mahomes throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Cycle.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
Red,
line.
38. Claws, rail, stick, steel, black.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Allen. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. On the ground, this is Gibbs. He finds some room. Across the 25. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Black shot. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear here, the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Set punt. 45. White. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
The man left side, it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Red. 6. Black shot. Ready.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 12. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing again is Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Into space. And he's into the end zone yet again. Max Brosmer. Touchdown, Chiefs. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. So his big 1st half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. This one complete right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
12 more yards. That's another Seahawks. First down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Drill, black, drill, green. 43 rail. Steel, needle, blue. Hut, hut.
Here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
38.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Claw, 10, blue striker. Ready. Black 50, green. 6, mega. Set.
Throwing is Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That is intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here just past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 60. Hut, hut.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Down. Black, watch out now. 50 Fury. Right through. Smash. Red. Red. Cycle.
Mahomes back. He finds Traquan Smith for the grab. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
Black. Field. Black. Ready.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he will have the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Red. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Now Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hut. Trouble. 38. Yellow. 22. Claws red. Needle blue. Set. Hut.
He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On first down, it's Allen. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because Right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Allen now on second down. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 43 yards. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Now Allen. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The kicker on for the extra point.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Down. Cut.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From 29. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Set, cut. Set.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Seahawks 21.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Allen to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 7.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Got him in, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Kansas City.
Our run here with Gibbs. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Kansas City.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Now it is first and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one, take it in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on 20-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic.
Here we go. Ready.
Good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's beat old blue. Black 40. Ready?
To throw is Mahomes. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Set, go. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
One little inside draw with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Black shot.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double. Here we go. Set.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Brings up
Go on,
3rd
red.
and 5.
Red. Yellow. Ready?
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. And And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Ready.
Mahomes now on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the set. Blaster, 6. 43 red. Blue, hut.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll complete that to his fullback. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a
Come on,
Seahawks
38.
first down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at
33.
the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up
Watch
2nd
out now,
and
50
5
Fury.
at the 13-yard line.
Black shot. Slice, 97. Red, cycle. Set.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Chiefs 35, Seahawks 28.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Fury. Slice, needle, claws, 6. Mega. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down. Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
The 50-yard line.
A run with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Allen now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And they're on 37-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Blaster, sit. Set, hut.
Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Get ready. 10 plus you, yellow. Black, needle, green, stick, mega, white, white. Smash, red, drill, green. Hut, hut.
Mahomes, back, flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout to stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Yellow. Let's go now. Field, black, black. Next clause, red. Blue stripe, slide blue. Cut.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Black, blue.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to force overtime. This one is good.
The game is tied at 38.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it's one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one swung out to Elliott. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Throwing again is Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Allen going to throw again. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion. You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. This one intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.